10, perhaps 20 years ago, I could have never imagined that chicken feathers can turn into an edible meat. So nowadays we know that the chicken feathers relate to byproduct and waste product, right? However, there is one Thai researchers that turns the chicken feathers into an edible meat. So before that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nurhanis Liliana binti Rosli, and today I would like to make a confession about the story of edible chicken feathers. My first point of view, I would like to introduce to you who is actually Mr. Sorawut Kittibanton. So actually here is a student for master's degree of future material future in University of London. So firstly, the main idea of Sarawak Kitty Banton is to prepare a meat from a chicken feathers. Sarawak Kitty Banton thought about the method while studying in London as he was thinking of ways how to recycle that chicken feathers. Because according to a report by a new agency written, Sarawak saw that 2.3 million tons of feathers are being discarded in Europe every year. Around 10% of chicken's weight is its feather, and most end up in landfill where they can cause environmental effect like soil or water pollution, while some are incinerated, contributing to global carbon emissions. So, Sarawak takes a chance to identify and process these chicken feathers into an edible meat. Then it would be a sustainable option. Secondly, Sarawak Kittibanton thinks of the methods to prepare the alternative meat. So by partnering with food scientist Keshavan Niranjan from the UK's Universities of Reading and Biology, and also a collaboration between lab technicians Sham Johnson from Central St. Martin's, he developed a 13-step process to break down the chicken feathers into a digestible form. So, the chicken feathers, firstly, it will be cleaned to make sure the purity of the product, and then it will go to the next process, which is pulverized. So after the pulverized process, the chicken feather will place in a water bath with acid and also keratinase. Basically, keratinase is actually an enzyme that severs keratin's strong chemical bond. So the solution is gently heated and constantly stirred for 12 to 24 hours before it being filtered and cooled. So these several processes are involved to break down some chemical compound in the chicken feathers. Furthermore, Sora would make feathers edible by breaking down the protein using a process called acid hydrolysis. This process will convert chicken feathers into a digestible form. In the journey to make an edible meat, there are some challenges for Sarawak Kittibanton and also his friends in the production of alternative meat. For the first one is the cultural perceptions. So in this case, the cultural perception is still being a barrier because what? All will compare the chicken-based protein to food which is made from insects. Yeah, like this chicken, and some people might find a bit disgusting about that. For the second challenge is the legislation. New food products need to undergo extensive analysis and risk assessment, and it will take up to 9 months to obtain the authorization. So the 9 months is very long time, right? So it become one of their challenges in producing the edible meat. Another point of view, such as for the sustainable perspective, this transformation is definitely a good protein source. For example, keratin in chicken feathers is extract and it can use for the sports supplements. Then the feathers contain high value of protein. That protein derived could be used as a protein supplement for humans without any changes in the process. Finally, Sarawak Banton said that the technology is out there already, but our attitude and also approach to waste in the food ecosystem need to be changed. Because what? The zero waste food products like chicken feather has high level of proteins. These are a symbol of how we can improve to be a better future. As for sustainability perspective, Sarawak Banton said that it's showing empathy for the world. It's showing what we stand for.